Right, what up YouTube? How you doing? It's me, your favourite today. I think I'm live on the internet. I'm not 100%. Right, I've got to open to see chat. I've got to open up a window on YouTube, haven't I? What up guys? How you doing? This is the second time I've tried this. I've got a new camera, so let me know if you can hear me and see me. This is kind of a test run. Well, it's not a test run, it's a test run on the new camera. But let me know. I say let me know, I can't even see your comments at the minute. Right, so Steve Green Adventures. There he is, that gorgeous man. Right, have I got the volume down? Well, no, you have to mute it on here, don't you? So, yeah, how you doing? I'm gonna. Oh, is that already people in? Is that already people in? Sorry, I can't see the chat at the minute. It still looks shite from my point of view. It looks better than it did. At least I'm not patchy. But it still looks shit from my point of view. So the picture looks good. Yeah, it still looks great. It looks better than it did. Maybe it's the light. But anyway, hope you lot are okay. I'm going to do some listing. I've got my non-alcoholic beer to get me through the listing hours. I'm going to see if I can do 5. I'm going to see if I can do 5 quicker than an hour and 25 minutes that it was the last time. So how is everyone? I'll say a few hellos. That's what the people say, ain't it? Let's see who's first in the chat. I don't normally get to say that. Oh, it's Nobed. How you doing, Lex? Hi, Helen. Hi, Derek. Hi, Ian. Hi, Louise. Oh, no, I can't go down. Hi, Kath. Hi, Karen, whose message was retracted for some reason. See how long it takes for Steve to get me to sleep. Hilarious. Another thing as well, this makes my nose look disproportionately large. Hi, George F. How you doing? Oh, I flipped to the curtain there. Steve, have you not heard of sleep? I don't do sleep, Karen. I work every night. This is the only time I can do it without the kids being in each ear. Oh, balls. Do I not get a butt hard now? Give me a second. I didn't want to get up because I'm just in my boxers. And it's very, let's say it's very close to see me in my boxers when I stand up. So I've got to try and get out of here without you seeing me in my boxers. Steve is a different creature. He does need sleep. Well, this stream's better than the last one. Is this the new cam you've got? Yeah, it is. Get up. No. Yeah, Karen packing video tomorrow. What's going on? Does it look better, Josh? Actually, I'm gonna make. Oh, how do you click on names? So we'll block Lex. No, that's the one I wanted to do. Give me a second, I'm trying to work this out. Right, there we go. Give me a second, I'm gonna try and get out of this. Less piculated. The spanner has arrived. Lex is a spanner now. Give me a second. I'm going to try and get out of here without you seeing my meat and two veg. There we go. Now I've got to try and lower myself. Let's see your pants. Has he not got any trousers on? No, I haven't. So I might carry a spanner as well. Did you see anything? No, I've got pants on. I've definitely got pants on. I've got boxers on. But nobody wants to see me in my boxers, trust me. It's pointing to his shoes, not his hat, lol. Hide the manliness there. Right. So if you don't know, I do all my listing through everything. If you don't know, I do all my listing through my phone. So yeah. So how is everyone? Is anybody else listening tonight? No, Steve saw nothing. So did you go out with Matt today? No, I didn't. I didn't go out with Matt today. I went to, when I go with Matt, Matt takes me to like the far end of Wolverhampton. I went to the car boot, which is about half an hour down the road. About 15-minute car ride down the road. It was shite. It was rubbish. But yeah, it's awful today. Matt takes you to heaven and back. me and Matt are not gay for each other. Let's just make that clear. They're not listed on phone. I'm Typo Queen. I honestly, I don't know how to do it through the laptop. There's just too many different options and stuff. I've got to look at that. Why can't I put the chat there? In my dream, sure. Did you pick anything up at the boot at all? Then I picked up 5 things in the end. I'll do a video tomorrow. But normally at car boots, I avoid clothing at all costs. I don't try and buy clothing, but I ended up walking away with 3 bits of clothing. I think it was 2 jackets and some jeans. And then I picked up a plush and something else. But it's rubbish. It was awful. The problem is with the one near me, it's like a market. It's in a car boot, but it's a lot like a market. It's like a market, a lot of traders. Right. What am I listing? Ooh, today I'm listing books on tape. Ooh, books on tape for £6 each. Rock and roll. I am actually at the point where I am running out of stock to list. I've done 62 listings today and drafted another 46. Spent £12.60 at the car boot, took 290 on eBay, slamming day. Whatever. Let's see how many I can list in the same time. So you'll beat me. I'm a very slow lister. Hi Andy Robinson, how you doing? Got a lorry load of Shandy base delivered today. If you're interested. I've put on this group, this 1 year no beer. It's kind of weird. Like, they all, like, it's all a lot of like this, like the false beer. Like, they've all got they're different things. Like, this one guy had a fridge full of this Beck's Blue, and I mean a fridge full of this Beck's Blue on this group on Facebook. And I was like, I was going to comment, but I think it'd be frowned upon, seeing as I only just joined. But I was going to comment saying, like, man, look, I'd say that's a bit of a problem. Like, you've literally got like a fridge full of Beck's Blue. You know what I mean? That's not healthy. I wouldn't say that's healthy in the slightest. But this they share this website where it's just non-alcoholic beer. You can spend, I think it's £59 on non-alcoholic beer, and its delivery's free. So yay. Um, oh, hi Lucy T, how you doing? My dad was off stay, no offence, but have to get up in the morning to kick kids out of the door. No, they walk themselves to school. No problem, Karen. I sent Lex to sleep last week. No problem. I'm not. I don't get offended. Oh, balls, you're joking me. I haven't worked that out very well. I've done 2 videos and I've labelled them up wrong on freaking Dinger. Don't worry, Karen, he has that effect on me too. Whatever, it's my soothing radio voice. I get it. Dropping now, it's a little bit of Barry White. Wow, wow, wow. Chicka, chicka, wow, wow. Is it just me or is Steve doing his quiet voice for us tired people? I do my quiet voice so I don't want to wake up my kids. I will end up waking up the kids if I speak normally. Steve's deep bath. Oh. Yeah, it was too difficult to label them up before. Oh, that's on me. So how is everyone? How's things? How's sales been? Mine have been shite. Shocking. Well, not, I'm getting like a couple a day, but they have been awful. I was on say Midnight Caller, but you won't remember. Well, yeah, you're showing your age, Lex. That's before my time. Then is Lex. You've got at least 10 years on me, eh, Lex, something like that. Well, I better not. She'll get offended. Sorry, Lex. She'll get offended. Oh, I've already listed that one. It's delete. Oh, shush, boy. I love you, really, Lex. I'm only messing. Right, so I've listed that one. So what's the first? This is the first thing I'm listing today. It's Gene Johnson, Forgotten Faces. Ooh, look at that. Ooh, you look so pretty when you're trying to concentrate. Okay. Have you not seen what she's done to Carla Steve? She will come and give you the Welsh plague if you're not careful. Yeah. Keep your lurgy away from me, Lex. I'm definitely gonna have to do one of these in the day, I think. Oh, for God's sake. Anybody else get that where every took a short load of photos and because you're in so many freaking WhatsApp groups, every GIF and picture that anybody sent to you in the last so many days is now added to your photos. So then you've got to delete them. What's that, Karen? Do you find it harder to list when sales are short? Yes. Yes, I do. I definitely feel less, even though it's counterproductive, but I definitely feel like, oh, I get like these, like today. Steve's in 17 WhatsApp groups because he's so popular. Yeah, I am. Yeah, I am. I'm really popular. How many am I in? I'm in one. I'm in two. I think I'm in three. Three WhatsApp groups. Oh, Seller Lads is not through WhatsApp, so sorry about that. Seller Lads, when we talk about how much we love the reseller ladies and such. Hi, Ava Burrows. There was a time where it was just you and me. I know, Dave, there was. Dave was an original Stay Green adventurer. A special one with Matt. No, I actually haven't got Matt's number. Matt, or messages with Matt through Facebook and Instagram. Reseller Beards. Maybe that could be the one with me and Matt. Reseller Beards. Even that, look, I like Matt, but he's got nothing on my beard. I'm sorry. I saw a video of it actually. You've got Matt's number. Oh, that's nice. Yeah, give me his number, the bastard. Right, let's try this again. Is he well trimmed? So you could say that, I suppose. Flip's sake, it's I deleted them all. I keep doing this lately where I've got like a suit that I need to list, but I've took all the photos of it, took all the what's it called? I took all the photos of it and everything, and I forgot to take a picture of the label. So there's no proof of what brand it is or what size it is. So I've got to take more photos of it, which does made in. He's a dapper chap. He's a dapper chap, and he smells nice as well. Matt does smell nice. Is his as ginger as yours? Matt, I think Matt's is more ginger than mine. I'm not 100%. Matt, let me know in the comments. But I think Matt's is more ginger than mine. Oh, Billy. I like a guy that smells good. One item photoed and listed. Congratulations, Andrew. I'm not in competition. I've got a chat to one, Andrew. You know what I mean? So, do one. Right. Downloads. I need to get rid of loads of downloads. What I should have done is I should have took a short load of pictures of Ben 10 figures and I'll get through them. I don't smell like pork, you douche. If you're saying do you really mean I genuinely smell like pork? You're not okay. Yeah, you might be chatting, Andrew, but you're not entertaining the masses like moi. I don't smell like pork. 8 items listed since the stream started. Okay, so have you got your? No, I haven't. No, I'll message you about them and then literally haven't thought about it since. Sorry, I'm rubbish. Do 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 do. Da 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 da. Ow. Fucking hell. It's bloody app. 1, 2, 3, 4. Do one. Well, not in the last. Well, not in the last 8 seconds. Well, I haven't offended you in the last 8 seconds. If Carla is still unwell in bed tomorrow, it means I get all of the charity shop goodies. Ah, nice. There could be, if you meet up with her, just poison her, Josh. That could be a really good way of making money. That you can make a video about that. Befriend your local competition and poison the fuck out of them. It's my aim. That's what I should do. Should get round to everyone in Wolverhampton and just poison them. Hi, Pommy Pickers, how you doing, mate? But yeah, unless Carla dies, and I don't want her to die, obviously. That would be horrible. I'm not wishing death upon Carla, but I'm just saying. Yeah, she's ill. Forgotten Faces by Jeannie Johnson. Forgotten faces. When your faces are forgotten on tape. Forgotten faces. Lex has already done the poisoning part for me, apparently, yeah. Best way to give James to Matt would be to snog him. No, it's not going to happen. No, I am not snogging Matt. I like Matt, he's a good guy. I'm not snogging him. So, yeah. Forgotten faces. What time is it where you are, Rod? Got to be. I'm not even going to try and make a guess, to be honest. Andrew, are you on Reseller Lads tomorrow, by the way? Who's actually on? I don't even know. Right, I think I am done on my first listing. Boom shakalaka. Whatever. Andrew, you can list off how many listings you've done and blah blah. I'm not in competition. Should I tell you I'm in competition with Andrew? Myself. It's the only person I'm in competition with. Me, myself, and I. And him Fieldhouse, who I used to school with because I fucking hate him. I'm only joking. Right. I am on Resellers Lads, yeah. I know it's me, you, Peter, and Derek. Don't know about the rest. That Forgotten Faces paperback has only sold one for £3. Okay. Well, good for you. What's happened is, Lex, is that I'm going by the maker of the audio books and I'm just stealing the price there. So don't judge me. It is £8 £3. I don't care. I'm going for 7 because Soundings audio books have gone for around £7. So do one. If you want to give me shit, I'll take your spanner off you. What the power? I'm also joking before you get offended and stuff. Lex, I saw Weight Watchers. I'm not going to say how that sounds. I'm not answering your question, Lex. Ped it. Oh, I read it completely different. I read it as pedometer. So you saw the Weight Watchers pedometer. Okay. Pretty. Just what it sounds like. Magna story sound. I didn't have you on here to insult me about my reselling and how crap I am at it and that I can't list stuff in fast, like, I don't know, as quick as everybody else. You know what I mean? I didn't have you on to insult me. I had you on for encouragement, guys. Skinner's Festival. Steve's pretty. Steve is pretty. He's got his modelling career. I wouldn't say I was pretty. So yeah, maybe doing these live listing things aren't the way to do it. I've done one. Because I'm trying to concentrate on doing the listing and then checking the thing, and then everyone's saying, "Well, I've done 7, well, I've done 42, well, I've done 1." So maybe it's not the best thing to do, a live listing session. One is better than none, I suppose. I'm on my second one now. I've done 58 in the past 5 minutes. You need to ignore us and get on your jazzers. Okay? Oh, sorry, I went as well. You need to ignore us, get on your work, and just we just stare at you creepily, I suppose. Steve, what do you do now your mate Jezza's being dumped? I now watch the reruns of Love Island. Yeah. What's that? I've done 15 in the last 3 minutes. Okay, George, what are you listing? Otherwise, how many listings do you aim for a day? I aim for between 5 and 10 a day. That's my aim. Maybe I should do more, but meh. I'll be honest, Josh, I've never watched Love Island, but seeing as Jeremy Kyle ain't on anymore, I've got nothing to watch while eating my cereal. So, you know. Steve, can I borrow 100k? No. I'm not willing to separate myself with that kind of money. It's not that I ain't got it or anything, it's just, I don't really know you. I just don't want to give you like 100k. Still filling it at the minute, Rod. Just ordered another 100. So, Andrew, you know the stuff that you're putting into that storage unit? you were saying that it's not what's the word? It's not listed. So how will you get round to listing that stuff? Do you know what I mean? Because I know if I was sticking it in a store, the only stuff that I could stick out of this house, unless I was going to the place that actually, if I had like a thing that was like Z's setup, how do you see yourself getting round to listing that? Do you know what I mean? You get what I'm saying? Like if it's not in front of you and you're not going to that storage unit every day, how do you think you'll get around to listing it? Like if I win the Euro on Friday, I'll transfer the cash. Magnus story sound. The stuff at the back will be going on the car boot in 2 weeks. Once that space is cleared, listed stock will move to that corner. The listed will come out a box at a time. Oh, okay, cool. Obviously everyone's different on that. I just know that I would freaking as soon as it's not in front of me, there's no way I'll be listing that stuff. Audio. 5 to 10 is good. Do you use promoted listings? I've seen a significant increase in sales since using them. Yeah, I try and do about 5 promoted listings a day. If it's been sitting there for between 3 to 6 months, I start doing sales on them and promoted listings. Not all of them. Like I'll do 5 random a day if they've been sitting there for a while. But yeah, they seem to work. But it just adds on to the fees, don't it? I know. I think Lex says she does 1% on that. She's just put there. She does 1% on a total store. I don't know. Maybe I should do that. But I will go with their recommended percentage price if it's been sitting there for a while. What if you don't sell it all at the car boot? I do 1% and everything too. Yeah. I've been called a hoarder today, Rod. To be fair, they have a point. Ian, I was called an old codger in a YouTube comment. Oh man, I haven't been on one of Nick's live chats for a while, and seeing his subscribers have shot up a bit, and man, I was just looking through the chat on there today, just some of the people, like the new people that are coming on there, just asking questions, and you're like, oh god, can't imagine some of the messages they must get. That's it. Given up in sleep. Husband is snoring so loud. Gone to the bloody server. So he's staying up with us then, Karen. Right. So how many's that? That's 3 listings done there. Have that doubters. Like stuff like that. What's the best? Do you have to pay tax? What's the best thing to buy to make loads of money? What was the one that kept saying? There's one that kept coming up. There's do you pay tax? What's the best thing? Oh, there's another one that was driving me mad, and I was gonna. There was something. Oh, I can't remember what it was now. There was one that constantly kept coming up, and I was going to reply with like a real creepy message reply to them, but I can't remember what it was. And now that someone kept saying, "Can I have a look at your store? What's your store? Do I need a beer?" Where do I buy stock from, and can you buy it for me to list for me to send me the money you make it? Yeah, that was it. Do you smoke a fat joint? Yeah, after you've sold something. Um, so yeah, just loads of different weird questions. Thought, man, you've done like zero research. So when I first found Nick's channel, I literally did. I think I did about a month of spending my dinner break at work studying his videos for about a month because I don't know. I don't know what it is. It's just maybe it's just me, but I haven't got the balls to be just going to him saying, "So what do I do now? So how do I do this? Tell me what you do. What should I do? I don't know how to do it." It's just, um, yeah. You have very well kept nails. Yeah, people say that. People say I've got good nails. Once I keep them, I'll buy them. I haven't been in the chat for ages on Nick and Andrew's channel. And yes, I kept deleting loads. I did the same as you, Steve. Studied videos and sold listings and learned for myself. Yeah, I think that's the. I think that's the only way you can do it. It's just some of them want it completely broke down for them. And like, I've got to admit, when I first started, I did the whole board game and Lego thing when I first started after watching Nick's channel. And I realised I fucking hate board games and Lego. And I ended up with like a load of board games I just didn't want to check through. Like I'll still buy board games now, but like, only if they're sealed. And if it's like a sealed board game, I'm not going to buy one where I've got to check the pieces. And some people like, they love doing that, but for me, no, I'm alright. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, you won't learn if you don't make the mistakes yourself. Yeah, the people that don't put the work or effort in and expect everyone to do it for them will soon lose interest and give up. Yeah, I think that's the thing. Board games are great at £1 each for Q4. Yeah, I think what it was when I first started, I got a lot of board games crap missing, and I think it was just I didn't want to have them hanging around and waiting for like a dice for this or letters for this or something like that. So it just put me off. But I still I'll picked up sealed ones all day. I'll skip on the Lego now, being there. I got burnt way too many times with Lego, with it being Mega Blocks. It just pissed me off. Just going through like and just seeing a big chunk, bag of Lego and getting it back, and you go, "Oh, for feck's sake, 75% of this is freaking Mega Blocks." Or my pet peeve is I have 50 listings. Why can't I pay all my bills? uh, that's a good point. Yeah, Josh is the Lego man, ain't you? Good. I don't do toys ever. I just don't understand them. Having never had any as a kid. Oh, hello, darkness, my old friend. Dun, 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 dun. Go on, I ain't gonna block anything. What's that? I have 748 brand new self-help books that came in amongst the recent storage unit. Can I shift them? Can I hell? I ain't going Amazon Australian trader. I call bull on that Lex. You've had a doll's house. Don't mention the doll's house. Lex didn't talk to me for a month the last time me and Lex spoke about that doll's house. There's nothing selling people that only have like 10 listings or something gotcha. Dogs in the streets. Yeah, Steve was rude about that. I'm not. No, I'm not going to do it. I'm not talking about it. Ball games don't sell that great here. I think it is. I think it is a Q4 thing going at ball games. Have you seen Craigslist Hunter latest video? Good till cancelled. What are your thoughts? I haven't seen his video on Good till cancelled. To be fair, I don't mind the Good till cancelled thing because of the way I'm trying to do my listings. It's like I'm finding it hard to how can I put it? It because of like say it's been on there for so many months, or it's been on. Say I've had something on for 3 or 6 months, and I start reducing it, or start putting promoted listings. It's easier for me to keep an eye on how long something's been listed instead of something ending, because I'd have some that was good till cancelled, some that would be on 90-day. Like I've got loads of wrestling figures that are on the back end of my listings at the minute because they were on 90 days. They were on 90 days, so they're at the back end of my listings, or some of my newer stocks at the front, if you know what I mean. If that makes sense. But I don't mind it. I haven't really seen. If anything, I'm selling more, but it's because I'm not working, so I'm putting more work into it. But it hasn't. I wouldn't say it's had that much of an effect on me. Good till cancelled. I haven't really seen any difference apart from that thing with the listings. And I enjoy the fact that I haven't got to relist like 100 and some odd listings like every month. So sorry if you can hear my belly. So there seems to be an influx in people giving it a go. I find it funny they're all starting just in time for summer slowdown, I suppose. Yeah, I'm selling more too, but also I've been listing every day. I think that's the thing. I'm definitely selling more, but I think that like I remember maybe was it this time last year? Or, yeah, it must have been this time last year. I was just getting a crap load of stuff from car boots, and I don't know what it is this year. When I'm going to the car boots, either the prices are ridiculously high, or I'm just not finding that stuff anymore. The car boots did me well the last 2 years, but now I can't find anything at the car boots lately. You need to get there before Richard. Maybe that's what it is. I need to get there before Richard does. The prices were high at mine today. Are you trying to call me a lesbian, Ian? Are you trying to call a lesbian, Ian? I'm auctioning loads this month to shift out stock. I have no room for any new. I'm getting to a point where I've probably got enough stock to last me this week. But after coughing £78 out on this webcam, I could do with having a week of not particularly going sourcing. Has anybody else seen any difference when it comes to good till cancelled? Oh yeah, how long have I been on, by the way? I love it when they have the printout of an item on eBay they are selling on their store. Oh, I must hear that at least. I hear that all the time. It's going for this much on eBay. I've got to hear that about 3 or 4 times. I must hear the word eBay at least 10 times when I'm at a car boot. eBay, it's going for this much on eBay. I've even heard Nick's name in a car boot. I've actually heard people mention Nick Hills at a car boot, and I'm like, oh my god. That Nick Hills said. That Nick Hills. I have 30,000 parts of Lego literally stored in the space of 4 shoe boxes. That's why I love Lego. Wow. Now, will you sell all those individually, Josh? You do a lot of what's that freaking site called now? You told me before, but I can't remember what it's called. Because don't you sell the pieces? Yeah, exactly that bloody thing. But I haven't heard anybody like say anything against Nick. It's more of a thing. Well, that Nick Earl said this will sell for this much, or that Nick Earl said this will sell for this amount of money. So that's their argument for selling something like for a high price. What Nick Earl said. I've heard that about 4 or 5 times over the past few years, and I always giggle when I go past. I don't like the way GTC the items sold and messed up. You can't always revise the item or see seller details anymore unless you're on the right page. Yeah, I know what you mean. Mainly end items, but I have been till cancelled since March. It makes you laugh when people say it goes for that much on eBay. Put it on themselves, then yeah, exactly. It's not all listed yet, sadly. Lots of stuff part out still. That's next week's job. What are you drinking? I am drinking Beck's non-alcoholic beer. Nice and refreshing, to be fair. Now I've got rid of the fact that it tastes like rat piss. That was a weird one. When I went on Nick's channel, when we were on Nick's channel for the lads thing, and I was talking about the t-shirts, and I mentioned the Nirvana t-shirt. I had the watches on it went up by 4. I had 4 new watches. And the only thing it was within the day, the 24 hours of us doing that lads chat, and the watches on that t-shirt went up, and I was like, that's just people wanting to see if I can sell it for 80 quid. So what have you listed then, Steve? I've listed at the minute. I've listed 4 audio books at the minute. I bought like about 10 audio books the other week. Now I'm buying that now. I imagine I'll end up having to reduce it. You're doing so well not drinking. Yeah, I'm not really that bothered, to be fair. I think I got past the biggest test, which was last weekend. That was being out with my mates because they're pretty big drinkers. Well, no, a couple of them are pretty big drinkers. No, let's just say they're all merry in their own way. So that was my biggest test, but yeah, anything else will be a piece of piss, to be fair. And I think on holiday is going to be a bit of a pain in the arse. Someone told me they wanted £50 for a games console today. Also said they sold it on eBay for £70, but had it returned. It was a Wii. I wanted to pay £10 max. They still had it at the end. You were merry in your own way too, yeah, I suppose. One of my main mistakes with eBay has been reducing things too quick. and too often. Yeah. Do relax, guys. You're in a bloody field, not on eBay here. There's just so there's a few today where I'd saw items. It was more today where I'd seen about 3 or 4 items where I went, I'll pick them up. But it was more to do with just asking too much. There was like an Imaginext Bigfoot thing, and it rolled around or something. I think it's listed abroad for about 50 quid, and the person wanted like 40 for it, and I was like, no. Like a racing jacket, somebody wanted 40 for. Just ridiculous. I just doubt. I just can't imagine people go to a car boot with that amount of money. And you go to a car boot for a bargain. Why would you buy a toy for fucking 40 quid? Just boggles the mind. To be fair, look, they do realise they're in the field. There's a couple of guys at mine now that you see them if you get there really early. You see them scalping the field and getting all the bargains, and then they sell it on their own store. I've seen items out of a TV box on the table and set aside to be brand new, never been out of box. there's this one of the guys that goes there just before anybody gets there. I'll be interested to see what it's like to sell a car, but would love to pocket £100. Yeah, I've never done a car boot myself. I ain't got a car for one. Car would help. I was saying, yeah, the guy who he had these wrestling belts, and he had them because my car boots are kind of they change fields, but they're basically all year round. I think they're off in December. I think, and they're on in November, off in December, back in the January. And this guy who like goes around and gets all the stuff before everybody gets there, and then sells it on his own store. He's had some WWE championships on there for I think 2 years, and he's trying to sell them for about a tenner each. And now, because he's had them out on a field every week for the last 2 years, they're faded and they look like absolute garbage. And he's still asking for the same amount of money. Just last time I done one made nearly 200 quid and nothing was more than £1. I was literally giving it away. At the time I had Picasso's rammed, came home with the tables and one box. Nice. How many of you wait until the end and scoop up all the free stuff no one can be bothered taking back home? I tried. I try, I have done that in the past, but I like to get. It sounds really geeky, but I like to get back for Andrew Marr on a Sunday morning. So I like to get back for 10 o'clock. What was the thing there? Dogs in the streets. Sounds like it's worth doing a bit. Then yeah, definitely. Used to sell at Bill sells a lot better going there to source stock now. So I'd never sell there nowadays. My estimation of Steve just went up a bit. Why? Um, well, I need to knock it down a bit. Hi, Kez18, how are you? Oh, because of Andrew Marr. Found one of them Bernard House distribution centres about 35 miles away and tempted to go there now after Z said it was like the bins. Nice, that look. Question, do you ever take the beanie off? I'll take it to go to bed, and if it's too warm. If it's too warm, I'll take it off, and my wife won't know me wearing in bed. But other than that, not really. the, the makers of this book is ISIS. Hi, Brandon C. How you doing, mate? Is ISIS. That worries me a bit. Should I put that in? Should I really put that in as a keyword? ISIS. Go on, feck it. I can only take it down, can't they? Next in the minute, it's like The Dogs in the Streets by Moby Davis, ISIS cassette audio book. I think I'm going to try the next. There's another town near me that I think I'm going to try the charity shops at. That I had a look up the other day. It's about a 40-minute bus ride. Stourbridge. So I think I'm going to give that a go. That's going up to 4. Question: how smooth is your head? It's not very smooth at the minute, to be fair. It's growing a bit of hair at the minute. Getting a bit furry. I can't look at that on the camera, can I? Because I'm delayed. Showing it now. It's a bit furry at the top. ISIS cassette. Feck it. They can only take it down, can't they? I brought a camper van from. Yeah, I remember you saying. From Stourbridge. You will be on a list. You will be on a list somewhere. Are you talking to me? Oh, because of the ISIS thing, probably. I have that in Wolverhampton. I have that. Can you read us a bedtime story after you finish listening? Probably not. I'll be honest. Probably not. Yeah, you sound. Yeah, I do get mistaken for Polish all the time around Wolverhampton. All the time. Polski? No. Sorry, no. Polski? No. Right, that's all my audiobooks listed. Again, they're probably going to get me big fat zero amount of money, but I brought them for £1 each. Listed about. So I've done 4 listings. You do. I do lick a bit Polski. Do lick a bit Polski. So what's next? I think I got a Bart Simpson. Bart Simpson shark plush on it. So it'd be like, right, but it's been a mad old weekend. Night all, fingers crossed you all have a week of ka-ching. See you tomorrow. See you later, Ian. Thanks for staying around. Are you a Hell's Angel? No, unfortunately. Unfortunately, no. I'd like to be one. Actually, I'll get me killed by it. Bart. Bart. Shark. Plush. Steve, have you bumped into anyone from your old job since leaving? I've seen one lady who used to work upstairs. Oh, you're naturally ginger. I'm not ginger. I saw one lady who used to work upstairs. I think that they're having a few problems. But it's funny. Like I was saying I've said to the wife a few times. I wish I could be there just to see like what's going on. And to be fair, I haven't even thought about it. It hasn't even crossed my mind since I've left. Couldn't give two shits. She was trying to talk to me about it when I saw her, but I honestly couldn't care less. Like a Viking, I don't like a Viking. My heritage is from the Caribbean. So that's Vikings could have been from the Caribbean. I'm not up on my Vikings, to be fair. Right, really need to get some sleep. See you later, Karen. I'll see you tomorrow. I won't see you tomorrow. I might pop into your chat tomorrow. Question: will you be going to Christmas party 3-year-old place? No. What's hilarious? They did like on the last day. Because I was signing all my emails off. So I used to sign all my emails off as like Stephen Green, warehouse manager or whatever the title, I can't remember. Warehouse manager, and then the you know the company name underneath on every email. And on the last week, I started signing off all my emails as eBay reseller underneath, and then my manager like pulled me up about it. Like I give a toss, like what's he gonna do? And he was like, "What was all that eBay reseller stuff got to do?" And I was like, "Well, that's what I'm going to be doing about." And he was trying to offer me a job. He was like, "In a few years, I might have a job for you. You know, we're going to start going into eBay and Amazon and stuff like that." And I was like, "Oh yeah, yeah, no." I'm surprised I've lasted this long. No way can Steve keep me awake. um, I was asked back to work on my old place last week. Turned it down. To be fair, they want me to go and see like their new place and new building and that, but I might pop in to have a laugh because there was already a list of stuff that they weren't considering that I wasn't going to bring to their attention because they didn't see they didn't see anything. They didn't see anything to do with operations or logistics as their problem. So I wasn't going to tell them that there was like a freaking list of stuff that they weren't taking into consideration when having like a 24-hour. They literally shut the company down for a day as they moved buildings, and there was a load of stuff they hadn't took into consideration. And the lady who I've since told me that there are own problems with this and that and this and that. So the problem is I don't want to go in because they'll start asking me questions. I already had like I think I had 5 messages from my old manager on the first week I was off. Did one. Yeah, they will. They definitely will try and get me back in. Because that made up job's still there. That was always hilarious. The job that they offered me No one ever, they never employed anybody to do that job. That's always a made-up job. What are the keywords for a plush or soft toy? Or The Simpsons. Matt Groening. Thank you. Yeah, I'm doing it off South Simmer, but they hadn't. I like to use between 60 to 70 of the letters that I've got to use, if you know what I mean. And they'd literally just put Bart Simpson shark toy. The Andrew Marr freaking theme stuck in my head now. Companies expect loyalty but won't think for a second about giving any back. Mouse managers are only self-interested, so why mouse companies go bust by management? Yeah, I think what I learned about that place, because I had to do all the profit reports and stuff like that for the company. So I had to do the profit that they were doing, and this wasn't taken into wages because I wasn't privy to what everybody earned. But I had to do the profit of what we'd paid for everything that was coming in, and like what it sold for and the profit at the end of the month. So I had to do a report every month, and they were, what was it now? I think I worked it out. The 1 year they made I think it was about £15 in a whole year for one of the years, and I was like, this can't be right. And but then that wasn't taken into wages. So I was like, oh, that doesn't make sense. Well, why is this company still around? And then I just learned that within the years, it was just more to do with the fact that they wanted to have, they were doing so well globally that they just wanted to have a base in the UK. And it was just, they were losing money all the time, but it was, they just needed a building in the UK. They needed a space in the UK. It just didn't make sense to me. But it kind of made you like you know what I mean. It kind of made your job kind of pointless because it was like, well, we're not trying to grow here, are we? We're just basically here to sit here, if you know what I mean. I'm a manager and I'm definitely self-interested. And you have to be money. I was a manager, it sucked. They expected you to be all corporate and toe the company line. I think that's what my problem was with they give me people that had to work under me that I didn't get to choose. And basically, if you've ever had to deal with getting people in, it was just agency staff. So you'd have like a load of agency staff come in who didn't know what they were doing, and they just saw the warehouse job as a nothing job, and you didn't need to know anything. And you know, one little mistake in a warehouse can set it back for ages, and then it just, especially like stuff going out every day. You're on about 50 to 100 parcels going out every day, and they'd just send anybody in. I can't remember what point was there. What was the thing there? They expected me to be all enthusiastic when these new people came in. It's like I hated where I worked. They knew I hated where I worked, and they'd be like, "Going, oh, you're not being enthusiastic for the new staff." And like, well, what do you want me to do? You keep giving me fucking idiots, and then you expect me to be all like, "Hi guys, this company's great," and blah blah. And then when they ask me, "So, oh, you still work in the warehouse and you've been here 11 years?" "Yeah, I am, guys. Yeah, I've been here 11 years. I'm still doing the same job." Woo! You know what I mean? Like, how you meant to put enthusiasm into them people? How you meant to make those people think that, oh, this is the place where you want to be? This is the place where you're going to grow as a person and as an employee, and this is a career. It's like, it's not. It's a dead end job. You need to get the feck out of here as quick as possible. And that's what I used to tell them. But yeah, they expected me to be all like, yeah, I love it. This company's the greatest thing since sliced bread. Hard to believe you had a position of responsibility. Haha. I was very responsible. Do one. I was the worst supervisor slash manager in the world, though, especially when it came to staff. I was just awful when it came to staff. My rule within the warehouse was, because you just used to do my head, you'd have like a thing of, oh, what do you want me to do now? And after a while, it just kind of grinds, and it's like it's the same. Like, there's literally 4 or 5 jobs that they had to do within that warehouse, and you know, like, because you just had to have, you just had to like. It wasn't hard. I mean, it wasn't hard. You literally moved from one job to the other job to the other job during the day at certain times. And like, my job was to basically find the 2 people that were under me to make sure they were working. It was a nightmare because they knew they weren't going to get sacked, and they had a job as long as they wanted to stay there. And it was, oh, just a nightmare. Just trying to train people who don't want to be trained. And I don't know if people have ever experienced it, but people just get to this point where it's like, oh, they realise, oh, if I act like a moron, people aren't going to ask me. So if I act stupid all the time, they're not going to ask me to do this thing for them. They're going to always constantly go to Steve and ask him. So I'll just act like an idiot, and then they won't bother me. It used to drive me insane. So I'm going off on one now. And then there was this time. I'm not going to do it. Believe it or not, Amazon's profits are less than 1% of their revenue. It's like 1 billion profit of 200 billion revenue. Still not bad, but the difference is astonishing. Yeah, exactly. But like, I remember working it out. Like, they literally made £15 in the 1 year. But that was their profit for a whole year. Oh, it's like good old days when Steve hated his life. That's a good point. Yeah, that's why my videos are shit now, because I've just got nothing to talk about. I'm like, yeah, I'm alright actually, to be fair. Right, on this, one more thing. I've done all my audio types. I'm done Bart Simpson. It's coming up to 12 o'clock now. How long have I been on? So I have no clue. Let me know how long I've been on, because I don't know how you'd tell. I don't know how to turn this off. I need weed. What was your best pickup today at the boot then, Steve? Bought a ski jacket, a Moro ski jacket for about 15, which I think I might be able to get 50 quid for. But that was about it. How many have you listed? 4. I think I've done 5. That's about it. I'm gonna do one more. Yeah, I've done 5. I've done 5 listings. I'll do one more and then I'm going to bed. I'm going to be so screwed if my game supplier goes bust. I might have to sell clothes if they do. We're done for 75 minutes. Good lord. Are you listing, Louise? Oh, yeah, I'll show you this because it's pretty cool. I'm listing that now. Some of my mystic, what's it called? Myth and mystic stuff. I I bought 4 t-shirts today, Andrew. Nice. And monumental. The country is already screwed. Lol. You're a civil servant, aren't you? Protector of the fairy princess. Protector of the fairy princess. Skew codes? What's that? I know what skew means, but protector of the fairy princess. Let me be the first to know. Plan to list the close tomorrow, Tuesday. I'm running out of stock. I'm running out of stock to list. I'm literally, I think everything's going to be listed pretty sharpish. Yawn, I sleep now. Can you read some 50 Shades? They're all in the loft, Lex. So get off to bed if you want, Lex. You haven't got to stay around. I won't be offended. I won't be offended. You go off to bed. I sell mainly clothes. You can't beat it. I am at the minute. I've got to be honest. I'm selling each of my items has SKU labels, so I'm just putting that number into eBay so I can find them easily. I was thinking that the other day. My getting clothes out of the shed is becoming a bit of a nightmare. I've got to be honest. So I've got no system. I've got a pretty all right system with my what's it called? With my Ben 10 and wrestling figures and stuff like that. But with my clothing, I've got none. Night, Lex. See you later. Yeah, I've got no system when it comes to my clothing. So I think I need to get out of stock. I have about 3 rooms full. Yeah, I wish I'd. Oh man. No, I don't, to be fair. I don't wish I had that much stock, but. Like, it's always something I'm interested. I was talking to your brother about it, Derek. I think everyone's kind of in the same position. But you know, when you're getting more stock, do you think you'll ever get on top of like the 3 rooms of stock that you've got? Because I just don't think I'd ever get on top of it. Send some files to me, Andrew. I can tell you them. Yeah, I never will struggle to list the stuff I get each week, so I don't make much of a dent. Yeah, that's what I mean. Because I went through a stage like that where I used to grab when I was getting I went through that stage, getting like loads of Ben 10 and wrestling figures, and I had to stop in the end because I was like, I'm never going to get on top of this. Which I never did. I wish I never got all that amount, but I just never thought I'd get on. I had to stop because I was like, I'm never going to get on top of it. So I always think when you've got all that kind of stock and then you're getting more stuff, how are you ever going to get on top of it? I'll try to list a couple of bits from each day. From it each day of listening. Yeah. Are you all offended? Yes, I am, Georgia. I just sold a Ben 10 English learner computer thing. Nice. Do you think you'll go back to picking up Ben 10 and wrestling figures? I'll be honest with you, Andrew. I've got a load of Ben 10 that I need to list. To be fair, it's always something I always think about because I know I can get them. I think it's times when I have. What my biggest issue, I don't drive, so I can't fill a vehicle full of stuff at the car boot. But to be fair, when you watch like George's video and then I walk around the car boot that I walk around today, I always go, I can't. You can't compete with the stuff that George picks up. Look at the car boots around near him. I really do think it depends in what area that you're in, because the Dark Lane one that I go to is nothing like the ones that George go to. So it does always make me think, oh, I need to drive, but then I just think it's different in different places. But I do always like, that was always something I could get abundance of, was the Ben 10 figures and the wrestling figures. So I always like, and I do sell some every week. And I always like, oh, should I just get another job lot? Get another job lot to get another 50 listings, do you know what I mean? But then, I don't know. And then I go, no, don't do it. But then, obviously, weeks like this where I bought this camera, so I'm like, I've got to watch how much I spend this week. It does always make me think, like, well, should I just get a job like Ben 10? Or a job like wrestling figures? Because when I first, I'd say, before obviously this period, before this period of me no longer working full time, obviously my figures are better now, but my best month was a month where she looked at because I marked down everything that I sell and the profit that I make off each item on a spreadsheet. And the best month that I had before I was doing it full time, it was 75% Ben 10 WWE on the whole spreadsheet. So it does make me think sometimes, oh, should I get back into it? I'll get some good pickups at the car boot in Shrewsbury, but it's an hour and a half road trip. Yeah. It's hard. Areas of the country do make a difference, but George must have the eye for seeing the right things. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, he definitely has the eye. He definitely has the eye for it. Crap, what was that? $2,001 only piece. Since full time, do you ever feel a slight panic on not finding enough at the boot sales? I do a bit when I first get there until I get some stuff. Yeah, I have it all the time. I really do. I have it all the time when, I do feel like when I go out, I'm like at the car boot today, I walked around that car boot 3 times just trying to find stuff because I was sorry, I can hear one of my kids moving upstairs. I went around it 3 times looking for stuff to pick up, and it gets to a point where you're looking at stuff that you'd never pick up before. And obviously, it's good to find new stuff and niches, but it always worries me. It just always, well, I'm not going to have enough. I'm not going to have enough to make. I'm not gonna pick up enough to make enough money. It's always the thing that goes through my head. Like I was slightly going back to that that theory of I need a certain amount of listings to make enough money kind of theory the other week, which I know it doesn't make sense, but I was like, I need so many listings. That's how I'm gonna make a full-time wage. I remember the number in my head that was going around my head when I was working full-time. I need 3,000 listings. That's what I need. 3,000 listings. That's my full-time wage. But I don't know. I need to stick to one thing that I'm going to do and stick to that. Yeah, area definitely makes a difference. Certainly with charity shops, depending on how wealthy. Yeah, definitely. Never seem to have a problem sourcing stock here. Good car bits, okay charity shops, and plenty of RA opportunities. It's another thing I don't do a lot of RA, and I don't take advantage of Spock either. I'm going to start looking into antiques, I think. A couple of the auction houses as well. Yeah, that's another thing. I need to look at the auction houses. That is something I need to get into. But when I was looking at the auction house that was near me, it was a lot of porcelain stuff. A lot of banana boxes of porcelain stuff that you were going to end up getting. $2,000. Yeah, only. I've not been to the auctions for ages now. I'm enjoying the boot sales at the minute. I think I'm going to see where it is Wednesday. The other problem with I don't know. I have to pick up the kids on a Wednesday. On a Tuesday and a Thursday, my wife picks up the kids from school. But on a Monday and a Wednesday, I have to pick them up. And my auction is on a Wednesday. That's what Linda picks up from there, all the porcelain stuff. I couldn't handle it. I'd break it before I got it home. When is the next Wolverhampton meet-up? I don't know. Ask Andrew. He's the meet-up organizer. There's a meet-up Andrew, the meet-up in thing. My daughter's got a dance. I didn't think I was going to make it anyway. But if I do need an excuse, my daughter has actually got a dance thing on Saturday. She's got dance rehearsals, so I've got to have my son on Saturday and Sunday. They take up 2 weekends, these dance things. Was looking for auctions near you, Richard. There was one in Walsall, I think. There was one J Burke was on about, which was, I think, Dudley, I think. And there's one off Waterloo Road, the one I'm thinking of. Is it Cottlestones? I think it's Cottlestones. No, I think it's just me at the Wrexham mate. I'll get tanked on my own on Unleashed Carnage. Look on iBidder for auction houses. iBidder? Oh, I'll have a look at that. I think that, I envy, it's something I've been looking at. I envy, Z's contact with the RC parts. I'd love something like that. I'd love something I could consistently get, and I just need the money to invest. I'd love something like that. Like, I've looked at stuff at buying stuff in wholesale. Right. Right, guys, I'm gonna have to go to bed. I've woke one of the kids up by the sound of it. So I think I did 7 listings in the end. Not that much in an hour and 25 minutes. So I'm gonna love you and leave you. Thank you very much for joining me. Let me know if you enjoy these live listing things. I think I'm gonna do them every few nights or whatever. But let me know if you enjoy them. Just comment down below, or yeah, let me know. Send me a message. But I'm gonna get off to bed because I'm tired. I'm gonna have to get up with the kids. So for now, peace out. Stay safe, stay beautiful. Thank you very much. I've done 27 and eaten a bowl of Rice Krispies. Man. It's all good. Good chat, birthday. Good. Right, I'll see you later, guys. Now I've got to try and switch this off. Stop podcast. See you now.